Hi, let me finish up on my idea. So, for my financial plan, I'm looking for grants and anything actually from the government, foundations, and nonprofits that involve helping the community, students in general, and employment. Anything can help actually. Second, I'm going to look for investors. After a few revisions to the business plan, and it's actually a super solid idea, like rock solid. Third, I will talk to schools in the area to see what we can arrange at their career fairs, campus clubs, or even campus events. And we'll present there and market there. And maybe these clubs and maybe the deans of these majors will fund me or company. Lastly, I just think like every idea, I just need more money or enough money actually, either from friends, family, investors to cover my expenses for a few years because it'll take some time to market and get used to competition because temp agencies are everywhere and everyone's always hiring. But what my niche is for getting people to come to my company is that we do the training, we do the qualifying, and we do follow-ups. We don't just send someone out there randomly to the employer unprepared or just unprepared enough. We want to give them a superstar every time, and I believe people will pay for this. So personal financial statement. Honestly, I'm an accounting assistant right now, and I don't make too much money, but I'm saving. I definitely am saving, and maybe in the next few years I'll be able to start my own business just like this, unless I start reaching out to investors. That's probably the biggest key goal. And if I really can't do that, I'll go to my family. In the tips from our class, it says to reach out to families and friends first. I believe this should be last because yeah, it's just the way I feel about finances. It should be outside sources, so there's no conflict of interest or there's no bad blood at the end of if it doesn't turn out too well. Hopefully my plan will go well, and if not, it's back to the drawing board. And maybe if I apply for a better job, I could start my saving earlier, and it will snowball even better than currently. As my startup expenses and capitalization, I believe my businesses, my business will cost around 250,000. 150 to 200 will be in employees, and the rest will be on everything else. Let's say rental, property, utilities, for fax, internet, business phones, electricity, trash, air conditioning and heating if it's not included, an alarm system, and probably key access to the facility. And the next part would be insurance, definitely insurance. We don't want to get sued. It will include general liability, directors and officers policy, business owners policy, workers comp for sure, business professional liability to cover my recruiters and trainers because sometimes things just go wrong. And data breach because everything will be in the cloud, and the cloud isn't as safe as it should be. So I believe we need insurance in that. Renters insurance, just in case, and an umbrella insurance to extend all the insurances coverage. Because if a business fails and it's not my fault, I would like to be covered and all my employees be covered at the least, because this is a big investment like any other startup. Um, Marketing, I believe I'll spend around $10,000, and the remaining would be on miscellaneous stuff and furniture. But let me finish up and say that I didn't get enough time to look at all the numbers, but I think I have a good estimate. So at least 150,000 to 250,000 to cover all costs as an estimate. But I do believe I can get everything in $50,000 or less for the first year, because I know some friends that work for no pay for now, and excuse me, and would wait for payment when the business becomes successful. Because I rather believe in working with people than have people work for me, because I'm more of a group collaboration type of entrepreneur than a investor where I quantify people in dollar amounts. And these employees will be given, or friends and workers will be given stock options and maybe bonds, and we'll go from there. But thank you for listening to my idea, and I hope you liked it.